even give me a river. She just fucking used me for my sperm. I know she's got my baby out there in the woods. If I find her and she's got my baby, I'm taking my baby. Oh God, I want to get revenge.
Alright boys, when I seen this, I knew I had to do a video on it. This guy's channel name is Peter Kane Dog Training, and he claims that his father, and he has physical proof. So, yeah, okay. So this video is called Bigfoot, Forearm, and Hand. It has 10K views, so it's not crazy well known by any means, but let's get going.
When my father acquired the Bigfoot, September 23rd, 1953, a decision had to be made.
First off, this audio quality, I know he's outside, but could he get like a $20 lav mic or something like that? Because the wind, this is awful. Also, I want to say before I go too much farther, this guy seems super nice. I'm not bashing on him at all. I'm just making a little bit of fun out of the video because, you know, he claims that his dad caught Bigfoot.
This right here is a hand to a female. It is estimated that the female is approximately 500 pounds. Look at this beautiful, beautiful example.
I don't know about you, but the inside of that hand looks an awful lot like a glove. I just want to hear where this came from, because if it's not a Bigfoot hand, how much money did he pay to get this prosthetic? Because you know something of that size wouldn't have been cheap, and I feel like this isn't the kind of guy that'd be making them himself.
See, the muscles in these animals were they're immense. These are immense, dense creatures. So if you think about this being dried out in a freezer for 65 years, it must have lost at least 25% of its mass.
Don't quote me on this, because I'm not a scientist or even maybe a smart person by those terms. But because it was in a freezer for over 60 years, it lost that much of its mass. That doesn't make much sense to me. And also, if it was that big, that means this man would have had to have a freezer dedicated to just having this arm in it. If you ask me, he's just rolled around in the snow a little bit to make it look like it's been in a freezer.
They thought that they were being attacked, and they were being attacked, and they had no other choice but to do what they had to do.
They were being attacked and they had no other choice. So when they seen the Bigfoot or the Sasquatch, they cut off what looks like its head, I assume, its foot, and I don't know what the other thing is.
They wanted to keep one of them alive, and one of them was alive, and they were going to sell it to the St. Louis Zoo at that time, but unfortunately, it did not turn out like they planned.
Oh man, I would have loved to go to the St. Louis Zoo just to see the Sasquatch.
And we also will take these inside, bring them out of the freezer, and we can look at them closer and under proper light.
What is on the fence behind them?
In a more scientific environment. It's an advantage.
That's just a doll head. This guy does not give me good vibes at all. Also, if anybody from the Bigfoot community is seeing this, because I know how the Bigfoot community is, please don't tear into me too hard.
You know, they're not going to degrade, and there's no chance of them thawing. But we'll take them in.
Show us something other than the arm.
That is made up. And we will talk about other of the Sasquatch parts. We will talk about whole Sasquatch that were kept intact. Most of them were cut up, but there's a juvenile, and there is an infant that is intact. Now, this is a foot from what is believed.
Oh, the foot was hidden under the snow. Not gonna lie, it was sitting there so long I was starting to wonder if it was a Sasquatch doll.
A human foot. Now the reason we think...
Yeah, I can't do the wind anymore is my problem. But anyway, so that's Peter Kane. He's a fellow. Like I said, he's almost, to me, I guess he's kind of like the leader of the Bigfoot community at this point. Let's see this one. Bigfoot used to have a baby. Grown man cries.
This is where it happened this spring, and I come back here because I want to conquer my fears.
My man's just carrying around a fully loaded revolver.
It was a female. I'm not gay. I'm not. Nothing like that happened. It was a female Sasquatch. I didn't want it to happen. I was back here minding my own business looking for my dog.
Okay, that's enough. So that's it for Peter Kane now. I'd love to have a conversation with this guy because he sounds like he'd have some interesting stories, and I'd love to pick his brain. But anyway, if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, subscribe. Discord link is in the description along with my Patreon. You don't have to support it, but if you feel like it, check it out. But anyways, have a good one.